Ladies and gentlemen, the processional of the 15th Fall Commencement Ceremony of Washington State University will now begin. Entering the Coliseum from the southwest entrance and leading the processional is Faculty Senate Chair Richard Zach, bearing the University Mace, a traditional symbol of authority. His honor guard includes Kyle Geiger, the Associated Students of Washington State University President, and President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association, Melanie Thornton. Today, this ceremony recognizes students from the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, with 58 undergraduates, 8 masters, and 21 doctoral graduates. The College of Arts and Sciences, with 203 undergraduates, 9 masters, and 13 doctoral graduates. The Carson College of Business, with 135 undergraduates, 7 masters, and 1 doctoral graduate. The Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, with 39 undergraduates and 10 master's graduates. The College of Education, with 60 undergraduates, 4 masters, and 12 doctoral graduates. The Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture, with 138 undergraduates, 15 masters, and 14 doctoral graduates. The College of Nursing, with 97 undergraduates and 2 masters, all off-campus students. And the College of Veterinary Medicine, with 15 undergraduates, 1 master's, and 4 doctoral graduates. Today, there are a total of 752 undergraduates, 55 masters, and 65 doctoral students, representing 96 different degree fields. 62 students receive their degrees online through the global campus, and 6 will be commissioned as officers in the United States military. And all will be Cougar alums. Ladies and gentlemen, the President's Platform Party is now entering the Coliseum. William Andrewski, Associate Dean, Graduate School. Candace Claiborne, Dean, Voynich College of Engineering and Architecture. Daryl DeWald, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences. Cindy Fitzgerald, Associate Dean, College of Nursing. Larry Hunter, Dean, Carson College of Business. Kim Kidwell, Acting Dean, College of Agricultural, Human and Natural Resource Sciences. M. Grant Norton, Dean, Honors College. Lawrence Pintack, Dean, the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication. Brian Slinker, Dean, College of Veterinary Medicine. Michael Trevison, Dean, College of Education. Christopher Heatherly, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Army, Professor of Military Sciences. Tricia Huckey, President, Alumni Association. Larry Clark, Chair, Administrative Professional Advisory Council. Donald Allen, President, Associated Students of Washington State University, Global Campus. Asif Chowdhury, Vice President, International Programs. David Saleh, VP, Academic Outreach and Innovation. Melinda Husky, Interim Vice President, Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Christopher Keene, Vice President, Research. Joan King, Associate Vice President and Chief University Budget Officer. Harold Cochran, Regent. Ronald Sims, Regent. Jansen Vandermeulen, Student Regent. Michael Worthy, Regent. Ryan Durkin, Regent Chair. Max Baer, former Butch T. Cougar, commencement speaker. Erica Austin, interim co-provost. Ron Middlehammer, interim co-provost. and Dan Bernardo, Interim President, Washington State University. Please rise for the presentation of the colors by the Washington State University Joint ROTC Color Guard, followed by our national anthem, which will be led by Julie Ann Wick, Associate Professor, School of Music. We ask that all gentlemen please remove your caps, and college sign bearers please lower your signs.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing and join us in singing the Washington State University Alma Mater. We will be led by senior Sarah Teisinger.
Washington, my Washington, the crimson and the gray. 'Tis the songs of memory that we sing today. When the sad hours come to you and sorrows round you play, just sing the songs of Washington, the crimson and the gray. Just sing the songs of Washington, the crimson and the gray.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. And now, Dr. Daniel Bernardo, Interim President of Washington State University.
Good morning. As interim president of Washington State University, I would like to welcome the final 2015 graduating class to the 15th annual Fall Commencement ceremony, and thank you all for attending this joyous occasion. This ceremony marks the ending of the 125th anniversary of Washington State University. What a great time to be a Cougar. This is my first commencement in the role of interim president of Washington State University. And as a WSU alumnus, I want to say to our graduating seniors that how proud and honored I am to share this day with you. This is also the first commencement in 8 years without the presence of our beloved late President Elson S. Floyd. President Floyd, thank you. President Floyd made it his mission to shake the hand of every graduating senior from the 32 ceremonies he presided on in this building over the last 8 years. And while President Floyd is not here in body, we all know that he is here in spirit this morning. Commencement is the highlight of each academic semester of this great university, and today we recognize the commitment our graduates have made to the betterment of themselves and the world. In addition to the students' personal efforts, there are many others who played major roles in these women and men attaining their academic goals. To honor these individuals, including those who could not be here, I ask for a moment of silence. Thank you. The WSU Board of Regents is the university's governing body, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the chair of the Board of Regents, Ryan Durkin. Regent Durkin will introduce other members of our board.
Thank you, President Bernardo. Hello and welcome. It is indeed an honor to be with you today to celebrate your success at Washington State University. Congratulations on behalf of all of the regents. Will those that I introduce please stand and remain standing, and please hold your applause till the end of the introductions. With us today, we have Regent Harold Corcoran of Walla Walla, Regent Ron Sims of Seattle, Student Regent Jansen Vandermeulen of Burlington, Regent Michael Worthy of Vancouver and Pullman, and in the audience is Regent Ted Basler of Seattle, who's celebrating with family members that are graduating today. Thank you. You may please be seated.
Do a little repair. This is even short for me. A tradition we have at the Fall Commencement ceremony is giving the newest regent their medallion and recognize their dedication to WSU and the Cougar family. Regent Vandermeulen, will you please join us at the podium? It is a great honor to present to you this regent's medallion. Please join me in recognizing our regents and the critical role they play in leading Washington State University. Behind every one of our students is a large supporting cast. Would all faculty, staff, and administrative personnel here today please stand? Thank you. These dedicated educators, researchers, and public servants have played a critical role in supporting our graduates we honor today. The outstanding service by these individuals and colleagues is of the utmost importance to our university. Again, let's recognize them for their contributions. Thank you. You may be seated. Now, it's obvious that all of our graduates have a lot of support outside of WSU as well. So I would like to ask all Cougar moms to please stand. And Cougar grandmothers and great-grandmothers, please join in standing. Please remain standing, moms. And would all the Cougar dads please stand? And the Cougar grandfathers and great-grandfathers. And the Cougar husbands, wives, and partners, please stand. And other family members, including children, please stand. We applaud all of you for a job well done. Thank you. Now I'd like to turn our program over to our interim co-provost, Dr. Erica Austin. Dr. Austin.
Good morning. To welcome the final class of 2015, I am pleased and honored to introduce Melanie Thornton, President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association, Kyle Geiger, President, Associated Students of Washington State University, Donald Allen, President of the Associated Students of WSU Global Campus, and Tricia Huckey, President of the Washington State University Alumni Association. Melanie, please come up.
Thank you. I'm here today to celebrate the graduate and professional students. You have been teachers and researchers. You have been students, and as students, you have questioned your field, your professors, your sanity, and the sanity of everyone around you. You don't have to tell me your answer. I already know what it is. And like you, I have some questions. Why do mountains appear closer? Will we continue to evolve without harming the environment? We are 1 out of 10 Americans with advanced degrees. Will we stretch our hand out to those who rely on our wisdom and grace? We have to solve these optical and societal illusions because believing that everything is an illusion makes it hard to walk in a straight line, talk with a straight face, knock on an open door, and dock on an open shore. Please tell me there's more. I have some questions. Are we humans with devices, or are devices human? Do we prefer to incarcerate or educate? Do we dignify the digital or dignify the dude? I have some questions. Are we destined to walk in quicksand, or will we freeze the lead hand? Are we destined to have endless debt, or will we be the ones who will end debt? However you answer these questions, remember that as Washington State University graduates, you will have to find a way to improve the big blue magical ball in a world full of bricks and clicks, sticks and wicks and random tricks. To all the undergraduates, thank you for challenging us and learning with us. To all the graduate and professional students of Washington State University, never forget what your efforts have meant to this great institution. I admire you, I respect you, and I congratulate you. Thank you, and go Cougs.
First off, congratulations to all the graduates here today. My name is Kyle Geiger, and I'm the Associated Students of Washington State University president. Perhaps the only sad part of today's experience is that you are departing from our wonderful institution at precisely the same time the football team is becoming great. However, as we all know, every Cougar has a home at Washington State University, and we are always happy to welcome you back at any time. So what have we learned over the last 4, 5, maybe 6 years? Well, first and foremost, a college degree. We all now have a closet full of crimson and gray. We learned that asking why Washington State is a stupid question. We learned that 8 a.m. classes are a good idea in theory. We learned a fear of ice and an appreciation for heated sidewalks. We also acquired a deep feeling of animosity towards the color purple. But most importantly, we learned that being a Cougar is infectious. We learned that we have something very special at Washington State University, and the only way to know what it's like to be a Cougar is to live it for yourself. Thinking back over your college careers, each of you have hundreds of memories. Some are great, some are not so great, but all of them amount to who you are now and the experiences that will help guide each and every one of you to a successful future. Thank you, and go Cougs.
Hey everyone, I'm Donald Allen. Some of you might know me from my role as president of the ASWSU Global Campus. No? All right. Some of you might know me as my role as a Master Sergeant in the United States Air Force. Okay. Well, if nothing else, could you guys at least know me as a fellow Coug? I wish I could tell you that it was all smooth sailing after graduation, that life was so much easier, but I won't do that because I'd be lying to you. The reality is, you have a toolkit that this school has built for you. That toolkit will serve you well if you choose to use it. You and your family just spent X number of thousands of dollars on a toolkit that means nothing unless you use it to better yourselves and those around you. Much like a fancy table saw or a whiz-bang hammer, it's wasted if it's not used. Folks, I'm less than 30 days away from my 4th combat zone deployment, away from my family and my friends, my teammates and my coworkers. Shoot, one of my family members is here today, although you can tell who she is because she just turned bright red. Each deployment that I've been on has challenged me, scared me, and made me question my own abilities. But time after time, I have succeeded, come home safe, and learned valuable lessons, which I have added to my own toolkit. After 17 years in the military, I've learned 2 really simple things. One, when it's all over, it is your family who will be with you at the end. When you retire, when you decide to stay home, it's going to be your coworkers who stop coming by, and it will be your husband and wife who is there to be truly your partner. Respect, honor, and cherish them, because it is that partnership that makes us truly successful. And the second thing, respect comes from leaving a place better than when you found it. That toolkit that I mentioned earlier, that's how you make it better. Use the tools that you were given, that you earned, to make your workplace, your teammates, your coworkers, your neighborhood, your community a better place than when you found it. Do that selflessly, and respect will find you. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Thank you for your time. God bless you, and of course, go Cougs!
Congratulations to you, the graduating class of 2015. Today is special for each of you. Not only have you been educated at one of the finest universities in Washington State, but you are now one of 196,000 alumni of Washington State University. Welcome to the Cougar alumni family. As president of the WSU Alumni Association, I encourage you to use this vast Cougar network to help you in your career and personal pursuits. You'll be pleasantly surprised to find out just how much Cougar alumni want to help you succeed. The Alumni Association has 53 chapters and clubs across the United States, making it easy to connect and stay connected with your fellow Cougars wherever you go. We invite you to visit the Alumni Center, which is open today until 2 p.m. Bring your family and friends and visit with fellow Cougars, grads, and alumni. Ring the victory bell to celebrate your victory and take advantage of terrific photo opportunities the Alumni Center offers. Once again, congratulations and go Cougs.
Thank you, Melanie, Kyle, Donald, and Tricia. The seniors graduating today can tell you that their education at Washington State University was not simply about textbooks and tests. Student groups, activities, and events all contribute to a student's experience. Darren Mitchell, Senior Scholarship Fund of the WSU Foundation, has a few words for us about the class of 2015 gift to Washington State University. Darren?
Thank you, Provost Austin. Before I begin, I would like to send a message to a person very dear to myself, my family, and this university. If not for you and Carmenta, I would not be here today. I just wish you were here to see your final class, the class of 2015, walk across the stage. Thank you to our late beloved president, Dr. Elson S. Floyd. We love you, and you are truly missed here at WSU. This year, each Washington State University senior will be challenged to show their Cougar pride by making a donation to the Senior Scholarship Fund. The Senior Scholarship Fund is a way for seniors to pay it forward by making the dreams of future Cougs come true. Class of 2015, as we embark on new careers and endeavors, I ask that we embody the Cougar spirit by giving back to our alma mater, something that I'm sure you'll be reminded of in the future. For all the lives you've touched here at WSU, or for the many lives you will inspire as WSU alumni, remember to show your Cougar pride. When the time comes, I have just one question. Will you leave your print? Thank you. Go Cougs.
Thank you, Darren, and the class of 2015. We are so proud of the success of our students. Those carrying the college Gonfalon banners today are outstanding students chosen by their respective colleges for their high academic achievements, dedication, and inspiration to their class. Please stand and remain standing when your name is called. From the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, Vanessa Marakin, with a Bachelor of Science in Human Development. From the College of Arts and Sciences, Michaela Attaway, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences. Mine Lee from the Carson College of Business, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration, Accounting. Patricia Duell from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Communication. From the College of Education with a Bachelor of Arts in Education and Teaching, Lindsay DeGroot. Rayanne Marks, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Combat Science from the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture. From the College of Nursing, Juliana Ruizla, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. And Matthew Gallagher from the College of Veterinary Medicine, receiving a Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry. Congratulations to each and every one of you. We are very proud of you and your outstanding achievements. A round of applause for these outstanding students. And they may be seated. Now I bring your attention to the honor cords, medallions, and stoles worn by some of our graduating students. These symbols represent high academic achievement and membership within prestigious academic organizations and groups. Students who have demonstrated exceptional academic performance are wearing the WSU Custom Honor Cord of crimson and silver. With the scholarship recipients, President's Honor Roll students, graduates of the Honors College, and those students who are members of any National Honor Society, please stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until the end of the next set of introductions. Students earning 2 or more degrees, please stand. Any student who is the first university graduate in your family, please stand. Students receiving their degree through WSU Online Global Campus, please stand. Any student who served in our nation's armed forces, please stand. And any student who is willing to admit there was a class they did not actually get to, please stand. I think all of you are standing now. Everyone, a round of applause for all of these graduates. And now you may be seated. To introduce our special guest speaker today, I invite Co-Provost Ron Middlehammer to the podium. Ron.
Our guest speaker today is a character we've all learned to love, a character we look for in the crowds, a character that brings smiles and laughter to everyone he comes in contact with. His birth name is Michael Baer, but everybody calls him Max. He grew up in Renton, Washington, and decided in the 8th grade he was going to become a Washington State University member and become a Cougar. And what a Cougar he has become, earning the best job on campus at the end of his freshman year. He became the WSU mascot known to all as Butch T. Cougar. As Butch, Max attended hundreds of events, including home sports competitions, campus tours, weddings, parades, grand openings, and birthday parties. He has traveled to football games and basketball tournaments. He appeared on ESPN commercials and in public service announcements. In his final year, through video footage and then in live competition in Disneyland, Max brought Butch, our then unranked mascot, to an impressive top 10 finish in the nation. In his human form, Max is a member of this graduating class, earning a Bachelor of Science in Economics. He is an avid martial artist, played a key role in opening the Martial Arts Training Academy in Pullman, and helped the head instructor train for a professional fight in Hong Kong. Please welcome Michael Baer, better known as Max, and even better known as Butch T. Cougar, as today's honored commencement speaker. Max.
Hello, Cougar Nation. How you doing today? I still remember the first time I came to this campus. I pretty much already had my mind made up about which college I was going to attend, but my parents took me here just so I could be sure on a tour. During the drive from Western Washington, I felt a strange sense of deja vu. Not really like I had already been here, but I felt like I was coming home. And as soon as I stepped out of the car, I knew I would be a Coug. During my freshman year, I met a cheerleader, and she told me about a job she thought I might be interested in. Mascot. It sounded so cool, but I had so many questions. You know, I had seen Butch on the big screen, running around, starting a Go Cougs chant, and in the crowd a few times leading Jaws, but really, what does Butch the Cougar do? So the next time I went to a football game, I observed Butch in his natural habitat for a few minutes, and I found out exactly what he does. Butch does what he wants, when he wants. So I said, yeah, this might sound like something I might be interested in. On top of that, he had an arsenal of props at his disposal to pump the crowd out. Plus, he rode a sweet three-wheeler out to the 50-yard line at the beginning of every football game. His job was sounding better and better. Every year, near the end of basketball season, there are open tryouts to become Butch. Now, the tryouts consisted of a lot of charades, a little bit of dancing, and I guess I did okay because I was your Butch T. Cougar for the next 3 years. Yeah. I was now an official leader of Cougar Nation. I quickly found out that every mascot pretty much does the same thing. They mingle with fans, high-five everyone, maybe throw out a few t-shirts. But not every mascot has the same fan base that WSU has. The students, faculty, alumni, and fans made my job the best in the world. Cougar fans are the best in the world, and they're a great example of why this institution is home for all of us. I'd like to tell you about a typical Cougar fan. One of my first events was Coug Day at the Mariners. And as I was mingling with some fans on the upper level, an annoying husky came up and started pulling my tail. Now, when people pull my tail, it may be funny the first time, but definitely not the second, third, or seventh time. I kept telling him to stop, but he wouldn't. And then a Coug fan stood up and helped me out. This Coug fan was huge. Looked like a typical biker, I mean mustache and everything. He stood up and in a bellowing voice said, "Hey, you leave Butch alone right now." And I have never seen someone put their head down and walk back to their seat so quickly. And my dude stood up and just stood there and glared at the husky until he sat down, turned to me and said, "I got your back, Butch." You can count on your friends and family to get you out of tight spots. The Coug Nation is family. We stick together. Okay, before today, did anyone know that there was a national competition for mascots? Honestly, I laughed when I first heard. Was it a competition of who could do the most one-handed push-ups, or maybe who could throw t-shirts the farthest? It's a little different than that. Universal Cheer Association ranks the top 25 mascots in the country, with the top 10 performing in Disney World. Then, I found out Butch was not ranked. How could that be possible? Butch is the best. WSU is the best. So every year, I worked hard on the entry video that determined Butch's ranking. During my second year, Butch was ranked 12th. But during my final year, I broke into the top 10. Butch was going to Disney World. Nationals presented a whole new set of challenges, including creating a 90-second skit with music, costume changes, and elaborate props. And trust me, there are 0 YouTube videos showing you how to build this kind of stuff. So after fall finals ended, I went to work. I worked 400 hours in a 30-day period. It was tough, but worth it. WSU was going to nationals. I made it to Orlando, assembled my props, and performed on the stage I had been dreaming of. I finished 8th, which is pretty good for Butch's first time to nationals, right? My identity was still a secret when I returned home, so I told no one, hid my trophy, and started to catch up on the work I missed from my spring classes. I didn't do it for the personal fame. I put my head down and I worked because I wanted to do something that Cougar Nation could be proud of. That was how I felt about my whole career as Butch. My identity was a complete secret, a WSU tradition. Butch is the personification of WSU's spirit. Butch is forever. Even the way Butch walks is passed down from mascot to mascot. If I have kids and they come to WSU, which they will, Butch will be exactly the same character as when I was here. And I'm glad my identity was a secret. I wanted people to say, "Did you see that cool thing Butch did?" instead of, "Did you see that cool thing Max did?" My friend Batman said it best. It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. I was the same as generations of Cougars before me. It's not all about me, and it's not all about you. It's about us as members of larger organizations. Our greatest achievements may not come with personal recognition, and that's okay. If you work hard enough, the recognition will come, but fame should never be your first priority. At the end of my career, I was recognized. As part of senior recognition at the last home basketball game of the season, my family and I walked to half court as the announcer introduced me by name as I took my head off and revealed my true identity. As soon as my identity was public, I could no longer be Butch. Unveiling was a bittersweet moment. I was putting a part of my life behind me, closing a chapter, just like we are today. It was my retirement, but now I could join the Cougar Nation instead of lead it. Finally, for the first time in 3 years, I could be a fan. I was pumped up. Finally, I could sing the fight song, yell "Go Cougs," and scream my heart out when we score. Just because part of our life is ending doesn't mean the next part won't be just as good. We can always come back and reminisce. During my 3 years as Butch, I did some pretty cool things. Part of the gig was travel. I've been flown around the country for weddings, commercials, and recently the Country Music Association Awards. I've been to every Pac-12 school and a few others around the country, and I can tell you with complete certainty that we have something unique here. We have a camaraderie that can't really be explained. It's the same reason you all chose to attend WSU. And now it's time for all of us to continue that legacy of Cougar Nation. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to do something one last time. Thank you.
Thank you, Max, and thank you from the entire Cougar Nation for being Butch. For the commissioning of the ROTC officer candidates, it is an honor and a pleasure to introduce United States Army Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Heatherly.
I wasn't told I would have to follow Butch. Will the individuals designated for appointment as commissioned officers in the United States Armed Forces please stand? Raise your right. Raise your right hands and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed an officer in the United States Armed Forces, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I make this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, that I will well and faithfully execute the duties of the office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Members of the Board of Regents, President Bernardo, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my distinct privilege to introduce the newest officer leadership of your armed forces.
Will the candidates for advanced degrees please stand and remain standing when their groups are called? Doctor of Education, Doctor of Nursing Practice, Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Accounting, Master of Architecture, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration Executive, Master of Education, Master of Engineering and Technology Management, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Health Policy and Administration, Master of Nursing, Master of Public Affairs, Master of Science, Master in Teaching, Professional Science Masters. The candidates will be presented by William Andrewski, Dean of the Graduate School.
President Bernardo, it gives me pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to graduate degrees as announced.
Upon recommendation of the faculty and the authority of the Board of Regents and the statutes of the state of Washington, I hereby confer upon each of you who fulfill its requirements the degree for which you have been recommended and its privileges and obligations.
Master's candidates, please be seated. Will candidates for the Doctor of Education and Doctor of Philosophy degrees please come forward? The candidates' names will be announced by Susan Gill, Associate Professor, Accounting Department, Carson College of Business, and Stephen Steer, Associate Professor, Politics, Philosophy, and Public Affairs, the College of Arts and Sciences. Diplomas will be presented by Graduate School Dean William Andrewski and Associate Dean Patricia Sturko.
Adisa Anderson, Doctor of Philosophy, Counseling Psychology, hooded by Professor A. Timothy Church.
Melissa Artstein McNasser, Doctor of Philosophy, Anthropology, hooded by Professor Nancy McKee.
Gary Grogan, Doctor of Philosophy, Counseling Psychology, hooded by Professor Arid Barbage.
Letitia Fanucci, Doctor of Philosophy, Animal Science, hooded by Professor Margaret Benson.
Kendra Jernigan, Doctor of Philosophy, Crop Science, hooded by Professor Aaron Carter.
Suraz Amatya, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological and Agricultural Engineering, hooded by Professor Manaz Karki.
Shifura Giza, Doctor of Philosophy, Crop Science, hooded by Professor Aaron Carter.
George Matthew Niracle, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological and Agricultural Engineering, hooded by Professor Pius Degua.
Nevin Lawrence, Doctor of Philosophy, Crop Science, hooded by Professor Ian Burke.
Shreya Shah, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Sue Ha.
Rizwana Makbul, Doctor of Philosophy, Crop Science, hooded by Professor Coolwinder Gill.
Shreya Shah, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, Zhushang Li, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Bernard Van Wee.
Ramanjot Kaur, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Plant Sciences, hooded by Professor Coolwinder Gill.
Daniel Howe, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professors Michael Wolcott.
Umandeep Dhaliwal, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Plant Sciences, hooded by Professor Coolwinder Gill.
Courtney Herring, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Timothy Van Rieken.
Sansi Yang, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics, hooded by Professor Richard Shumway.
Stephen Davidson, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Yang Wang.
Tristan Skullrood, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics, hooded by Professor Richard Shumway.
Alyssa Hensley, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, hooded by Professor Jean-Sabine McEwen.
Wen Chen, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics, hooded by Professor Robert Rosenman.
Samuel Morrison, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, hooded by Professor Sue Clark.
David Smith, Doctor of Educational Leadership, hooded by Professor Gail Furman.
Satam Almojil, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil Engineering, hooded by Professor Balasingam Muhuntan.
Gary Spencer, Doctor of Philosophy, Educational Leadership, hooded by Professor Gordon Gates.
Lauren Block, Doctor of Philosophy, Criminal Justice and Criminology, hooded by Professor David Brody.
Heather Libby Ireland, Doctor of Educational Leadership, hooded by Professor Gordon Gates.
Brian Miner, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical and Computer Engineering, hooded by Professor Diane Cook.
David Hammond, Doctor of Educational Leadership, hooded by Professor Kristen Huggins.
Becky Wagenblast, Doctor of Philosophy, English, hooded by Professor Donna Campbell.
Ivan Miloslavich, Doctor of Philosophy, Entomology, hooded by Professor David Crowder.
Talitha Macklin, Doctor of Philosophy, English, hooded by Professor William Condon.
Allison Baker, Doctor of Philosophy, Food Science, hooded by Professor Carolyn Ross.
Amy Ulapa, Doctor of Philosophy, Environmental and Natural Resource Sciences, hooded by Professor Lisa Shipley.
Christopher Cook, Doctor of Philosophy, Educational Leadership, hooded by Professor Kelly Ward.
Amir Salmanovich, Doctor of Philosophy, History, hooded by Professor Raymond Sun.
Rebecca Dubin, Doctor of Philosophy, Higher Education Administration, hooded by Professor Kelly Ward.
Julia Harshman, Doctor of Philosophy, Horticulture, hooded by Professor Kate Evans.
Jenny Sandstrom, Doctor of Philosophy, Hospitality and Tourism, hooded by Professor Nancy Swanner.
John Young, Doctor of Philosophy, Material Science, hooded by Professor David Field.
Eman El-Turki, Doctor of Philosophy, Language and Literacy Education, hooded by Professor Tom Salisbury.
Khaled Adam, Doctor of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Professor David Field.
Rima Abu Bakr, Doctor of Philosophy, Language and Literacy Education, hooded by Professor Tom Salisbury.
Yuri Hovansky, Doctor of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Professor David Field.
Ibtisam Hussain, Doctor of Philosophy, Language and Literacy Education, hooded by Professor Tom Salisbury.
Amy Cole, Doctor of Philosophy, Individual Interdisciplinary, hooded by Professor Ann Cox.
Riddhi Mees, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Biosciences, hooded by Professor Michael Smurden.
Olaniyi Balogan, Doctor of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Professor Chenki Mao.
Keiko Tuttle, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Plant Sciences, hooded by Professor Camille Stieber.
Kisu Yu, Doctor of Philosophy, Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Professor Prashanta Dutta.
Kimberly Cotton, Doctor of Philosophy, Molecular Plant Sciences, hooded by Professor John Browse.
Sayed Ibrahim Garashi, Doctor of Philosophy Physics, hooded by Professor Dorothy Bloom.
Michael Grant, Doctor of Philosophy Soil Science, hooded by Professor Linda Tomashow.
Susanna Afra Maria Roykoff, Doctor of Philosophy Political Science, hooded by Professor Travis Ridout.
Maninder Chahel, Doctor of Philosophy Soil Science, hooded by Professor Marcus Fleury.
Timothy Friesen, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, Clinical and Experimental, hooded by Professor Leonard Burns.
Mateo Poggio, Doctor of Philosophy Soil Science, hooded by Professor David Brown.
Mary Rose Mamie, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, Clinical and Experimental, hooded by Professor Leonard Burns.
John Jeshurun Michael, Doctor of Philosophy Veterinary Science, hooded by Professor Murali Chandra.
Joseph Astorino, Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology, hooded by Professor Lisa McIntyre.
Sidra Hines, Doctor of Philosophy Veterinary Science, hooded by Professor Robert Maley.
Christy Bellinger, Doctor of Philosophy, Zoology, hooded by Professor Patrick Carter.
Michael Gonzalez, Doctor of Philosophy Veterinary Science, hooded by Professor Stephen White.
Doctoral graduates, please be seated. Will the candidates for master's degrees please come forward?
Jolynn Hansen, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Scott Hoffman, Master of Science, Agriculture.
Mary Center, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Kyle Taylor, Master of Science, Biology.
Jacqueline Southwick, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Craig Owen, Master of Science Materials, Science and Engineering.
Tejas Rodriguez, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Stacy Koberstein, Master of Science, Plant Pathology.
Brittany Parker, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Samaya Saeed Fadil, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering.
Marisa Shepik, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Kyle Sari, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering.
Wayne White, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Bini Ambati, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering.
Kaylee Eakin, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Chongjun Lee, Master of Science, Food Science.
Catherine Hoyer, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Cedric Habayarimi, Master of Science, Crop Science.
Rebecca Buford, Master of Arts, Strategic Communication.
Kisusan Kati, Master of Science, Soil Science.
Sarah Morton, Master of Arts, Sociology.
Kimberly Regano, Master of Science, Zoology.
Kent Bloodsworth, Master of Science, Molecular Biosciences.
Jamie Gehring, Master of Science, Zoology.
Paul Bishop, Master of Engineering and Technology Management.
Aaron Perlman, Master of Business Administration, Executive.
Jason Wheeler, Master of Science, Prevention Science.
Matthew Stark, Master of Business Administration, Executive.
Clint Thomas, Master of Arts, Criminal Justice and Criminology.
Puneet Thapar, Master of Business Administration, Executive.
Jennifer Hale, Master of Science, Sports Management.
Jennifer Tobin, Master of Business Administration, Executive.
Tess Taylor, Master of Science, Sport Management.
Chase Slater, Master of Accounting.
Jamie Michelson, Master of Arts, Educational Leadership.
Xuan Zhang, Master of Accounting.
Elizabeth Gilroy, Master of Nursing.
Evan Olsko, Master of Science, Civil Engineering.
Erica Rutvik, Master of Nursing.
Guillermo Ramirez Conejo, Master of Science, Electrical Engineering.
Alexandra James, Master of Science, Mechanical Engineering.
Ashley Swanson, Master of Architecture.
Quentin Beret, Master of Science, Environmental Engineering.
Hamda Alanazi, Master of Science, Physics.
Stephanie Aker, Master in Teaching.
Shengru Li, Master of Science, Civil Engineering.
Lu Chen, Master of Science, Material Science and Engineering.
Nadia Valverde, Master of Science, Horticulture.
Qasim Muntaser El Tayyab Ibrahim, Master of Science Engineering. Feya Lailai, Master of Accounting. Candace May Chappelle, Master of Science Mathematics.
We will now confer the undergraduate degrees.
For those graduating today, their families, their friends, this ceremony is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I encourage all graduates, families, and friends to stay for the entire event out of courtesy and respect for those we honor today. Thank you all for your consideration. First, the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences will be presented by Acting Dean Kim Kidwell.
Will the candidates from the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences please stand or remain standing? President Bernardo, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may now be seated.
Next, the College of Arts and Sciences, presented by Dean Darrell DeWald.
Will the candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences please stand? President Bernardo, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
Next, the Carson College of Business will be presented by Dean Larry Hunter.
Will the candidates from the Carson College of Business please stand? President Bernardo, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
The Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, presented by Founding Dean Lawrence Pintak.
Would the candidates from the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication please stand? Mr. President, I am very proud to present the candidates for the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
And next, the College of Education, presented by Dean Michael Trevison.
Will the candidates from the College of Education please stand? President Bernardo, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
And next, the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture, presented by Dean Candace Claiborne.
Will the candidates from the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture please stand? President Bernardo, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree, and you may be seated.
And next, the College of Nursing, presented by Associate Dean Cindy Fitzgerald.
Will the candidates from the College of Nursing please stand or step forward? President Bernardo, I take pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree. You may be seated.
And finally, the College of Veterinary Medicine, presented by Dean Brian Slinker.
Will the candidates from College of Veterinary Medicine please step forward? President Bernardo, I take great pleasure in presenting these candidates for advancement to the baccalaureate degree.
And now, upon recommendation of the faculty and the authority of the Board of Regents and the statutes of the state of Washington, I hereby confer upon each of you who fulfill its requirements the baccalaureate degree for which you have been recommended with all of its privileges and obligations.
Presented on the right or south side of the Coliseum will be the candidates for the College of Veterinary Medicine, the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, the College of Education, the College of Nursing, and the Carson College of Business. Presented on the left or north side of the Coliseum will be the candidates for the College of Arts and Sciences, the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, and the Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture. Will the undergraduate degree candidates please come forward?
Presented now, the candidates for the Bachelor of Science in Neuroscience, Devin Pluman.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology, Taylor Saunders.
Drew Daly.
Maria Payden.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, Devin McKeneman.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Biology, Charles Barrows.
Monica Gallucci.
Hannah Kimball.
Chandler Keller.
Kira Woods.
James Boehner.
Matthias Dilling.
Vanessa Tui.
Jose Mea.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Genetics and Cell Biology, Jaleesa McMillan.
Mitch Tetchner.
Devin Alexander Lewis.
Natalie Leston.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Microbiology, Kara Bessler.
Justin Kim.
Brianne Waddle.
Matthew Nasrallah.
Charles Booth.
Brandon Clem.
James Voltz.
Melanie Lamb.
Athena Lemon.
Daniel Falejo.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Agricultural and Food Systems with a major in Agricultural Technology and Production Management, Brent Weiss.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Zoology, Kate Boothman.
Simon Vloss.
Krista Dawson.
Jarrett Coomer.
Caitlin Matthews.
Aaron Green.
Caitlin Ingman.
Nicholas Haight.
Connor O'Neill.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Animal Sciences, Daniel Rice.
Jordan Gillette.
Vanessa Mariquin.
Rachel Olson.
Jacqueline Jones.
Alexis Port-Hitry.
Alicia Gentner.
Taven Shoemaker.
Emily Schmautz.
Robert Wright.
Jeremy Hemmer.
Michael Blankenship.
Taylor Esvelt.
Bryn Gamble.
Haley Thayer.
Cameron Timmerman.
Joseph Britt.
Tanner Hull.
Emily Beebe.
Keith Thomas.
Alexandra Schoberg.
Daffodil Ollinson.
Kristen Daniels.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Slater Weinstock.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Apparel, Merchandising, and Textiles, Sarah Newry.
Sophia Bayer.
Taylor Hegerberg.
Tia Goodspeed.
Haley Barnett.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and Criminology, Sarah McCormick.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Human Development, Deborah Witt.
Kyle Strand.
Melissa Reiling.
Stephen Berger.
Geneva Pullman.
Casey Weilander.
Megan Healy.
Thomas Carey.
Rebecca Kessner.
Owen Kilfoyle.
Antonia Kirksey.
McKenna Parsons.
Morgan Williams.
Matthew Gallagher.
Kylie Granado.
Darren Mitchell.
Eduardo Camacho.
Kimberly Gallardo.
Keisha Dean.
Tiffany Shore.
Ashley Cross.
Jacqueline Kerrigan Prue.
Yinting Shah.
Tyler Brewer.
Inchuan Lua.
Kirk McLean.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Integrated Plant Sciences with a major in Field Crop Management, Nicholas Dodds.
Joseph D. Groot.
Kenton Brunson.
Evan Young.
Marilyn Macy.
Anthony Davies.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Integrated Plant Sciences with a major in Viticulture and Ecology, Matthew Elkins.
Ashley Penhollow.
Brett Larzalier.
Jillian Lorraine Berg.
Madison Lyons.
Therese Jose.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Integrated Plant Sciences with a major in Fruit and Vegetable Management, Caitlin Carpenter.
Emily Hill.
John Grubb.
Crystal Mertz.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Integrated Plant Sciences with a major in Landscape Nursery and Greenhouse Management, Zachary Zobrist.
Patricia Gonzalez.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Integrated Plant Sciences with a major in Turfgrass Management, Fei Yin Henny Young.
Kimberly Heron.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Integrated Plant Sciences with a major in Agricultural Biotechnology, Nicholas Conti.
Shannon Normandin.
Presented now for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Economic Sciences, Jason Rebellos.
Edgar Corrado.
Rafael Couture Grandin.
Anthony Larios.
Alicia Fogg.
Ryan Strong.
Alex Rosica.
Lisa Aris.
Justin Shiver.
Caitlin Nelson.
Thomas Dunkley.
Chris Lokes.
Trevor Clarkson.
Emily Hunt.
Michael Max Baer.
Jacob Barcroft.
Ahmed Aghazali.
Kevin Loudenbach.
Spencer Good.
Daryl Paulo.
Kevin Spiva.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Digital Technology and Culture, Kelsey Johnson.
Tyler Zissel.
Bryce Henthorn.
Riley Seeger.
Andy Wynn.
Carson Taylor.
Jacob DeLeon.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology from the College of Education.
Alden
Christensen.
Piguada.
Amber Gale.
Ellen Mahalik.
Zachary Dreyer.
Rebecca Lai.
Jessica Nepper.
Caitlin Oram.
Christine Marti.
Janelle Cortez.
Catherine Black,
Angela Bonner.
Ann Barnett,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in English, Brianna Tollickson.
Kelsey Holtzleiter,
Jedediah Fernandez.
Dylan Zeitel,
Mario Carrillo.
Parker Hahn,
Carissa Moran.
Annette Varkey,
Sierra Gentleman.
Darius Porter,
Dessa Cole.
Zachary Lundeen,
Ryan Olson.
Willem Van Bretterode,
Damian Clark.
Isaac Polson,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Earth and Environmental Sciences, Daniel Nash Mendez.
Duke Dolphin,
Joshua Mormon.
Aaron Potoshnik,
Daniel Duncan.
Zachary Robinson,
Brendan Byrne.
Catherine Inderhees,
Nicholas Morgenstern.
Ryan Hornstraw,
Robert Dornan.
Jordan Suver,
Nicholas Miller.
Miranda Gibson,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Geology, Isabel Mendoza.
Presented now are the candidates for the Residency Teaching Certificate from the College of Education, Sydney Bushnell,
Caleb Grant.
Savannah Otabello,
Daniel Poppy.
Kia Rose,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts and Bachelor of Arts in Fine Arts, Patrick Henry.
Lane Backstrom,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Foreign Languages and Cultures, Eric Padilla.
Matthew Fay,
Thomas Saul Wiles.
Stephanie Thompson,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in History, Thomas Breckenridge.
Courtney Cobain,
Tanner Bengen.
Jaden Hawkins.
Quentin Brashiers.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Education from the College of Education, Cassie Jones,
Evan Carroll.
Caitlin Raywalt,
Jordan Jacobson.
Janie Jones,
Ryan Ward.
Adam Bakken.
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and Statistics, Haiming Zhu.
Ilea Jidon,
Victoria Boone.
Jasmine Blackwell,
Nicole Peck.
Carly Wesley,
Anthony Olivos.
Lindsay DeGroot,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Music and Bachelor of Arts in Music, Megan Anderson.
Audrey Schumann,
Christopher Newcomb.
Corey Schultz.
Greg Power.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts in Sport Management from the College of Education, Jordan Freiboth,
Rollin Ramirez.
Ashley Olson,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, Otru Pine.
Kylie Mogg,
Jonathan Schaffner.
Matthew Garvin,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Christy Poirier.
Jeffrey Jermis,
Tofa Agalola Lili Laha.
Ryan Hagel,
Roslyn Watson.
Tyler Champlain,
Carissa Anderson.
Jay Balmer,
Joseph Sanchez.
Corey Loverich,
Sammy Helton.
Colin Walters,
Tanner Lemke.
Lauren Espinoza,
Josiah Fetcher.
Catherine Lewis,
Brandon Close.
Ashley Williams,
Mitch Askins.
Griffin Healy,
Coleman Bryant.
Zachary Sovey,
Neil Stubbs,
Alex Clausius,
Morsel Hashimi,
Ethan McConkey,
Evan Haynes,
Anthony DeGrazia,
Abdulaziz Bouzaid.
Tyra Bardeen,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physics, Michael Martinez,
Cody Molnar,
Dylan Fondren,
Chelsea Gorman.
Eric Bayer,
Presented now are the Bachelor of Arts in Nursing, Mary Kleinpast,
Douglas Dietzel,
Brianne Williamson,
Timothy DeRuyter,
Juliana Riesla,
Klaus Monster.
Tesfaya Gabrionis,
Presented now are candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Sarah Netter,
Kim Tien Pham,
Amanda Littlefield,
Cecilia Venegas,
Sarah Wines,
Wineshet Tessima,
Elizabeth McKellar,
Nancy Sotelo,
Aaron Rice,
Damaris Perez,
Cassandra Hill,
Rodrigo Franco-Lara,
Brooke Beneki,
Tariq Ayansa,
Lucy Mambo,
Kenda Salim Aceres,
Kendall Deremer,
Absira Tadis,
Zoe Moeller,
Angela Campos,
Paige Warfield,
Shelby Prusen,
Megan Thompson,
Christina Harger,
Kelly Latta,
Samantha Boatman,
Kelsey Loth,
Carmen Hernandez,
Alexandra Hemphill,
Mariana Guerrero,
Andalyn Binden,
Monica Gilmix,
Bianca Schwab,
Amanda Folk,
Autumn Larson,
Abigail Wynn,
Haley Fisk,
Vivian Larson,
Sarah Gardner,
Tiffany Ashbaker,
Nina Brunn,
Derek Lopez,
Samantha Morrell,
Aubrietta Firth,
Clayton Bolt,
Angelica Izagari,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Sociology, Zachary Brown,
Kelsey Prokop,
Robert Zaragoza,
Mark Yale,
Cesar Munguia,
Brianna Frazier,
Nicole Kerr.
Melanie Nelson,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Humanities, Kiani Meyer Kreinbaum,
Sergio Marino,
Margaret Lale,
Josefina Velasquez,
Jennifer West,
Leticia Guzman Mariscal,
Creighton Miller,
Jessica De La Torre,
Jamie Parks,
Maria Chavez,
Heather Nunez,
Elena Copel,
Samantha Brown,
Kendra Peterson,
Tabitha Wolf,
Jetty Lojas,
Kyle Lapona.
Nicole McDermott,
Presented now are candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences, Alan O'Neill,
Heather Wyatt,
Josephine Davison,
Mikhail Heidecker,
Jill Island,
Ashley Good,
Tara Hoyam,
Allison Erickson,
Michaela Attaway,
Christine Swaminan,
Ashley Berry,
Usami Berleman,
Kayla Dembeck,
Katrin Lim,
Robert Waite,
Wei Yao Ho,
Stephanie Stringer,
Catherine Palmas,
Kristen Schultz,
Catherine Graham,
Trina Amundsen,
Ivory Anderson,
Edward Hopkins,
Danica Danum,
Nicholas Larson,
Blair Brady,
Travis Yort,
Samantha McMillan,
Alexis Enriquez,
Jessica Tarvin,
Chen Zhao,
Desiree Duarte,
Davina Everett,
Kayla Fisher,
Caitlin Neighbors,
Megan Grishel,
Monica Torres,
Rachel Gunther,
Tracy Bigelow,
Abigail Gilmore,
Brittany Marion,
Jessica Humphrey,
Simel Muniz,
Sandra Van,
Mackenzie Patnode,
Emily Zajac,
Haley Wurtenberger,
Celeste Lerda,
Angus McDonald,
Catherine Salazar Norato,
Xiaoqi Wang,
Andrea Watson,
Angela Ding,
Olivia Lennox,
Enan Cho,
Jessica Jans,
Brianna Despain,
Megan Binsfield,
Ray Chan,
Molly Roselle,
Jose Aguilar,
Ruth Golubenko,
Ji Young Hao,
Michelle Reyes,
Min Xuan Ma,
Camila Benzanova,
Dylan Perry,
Vicki Morrison,
Alexis Davenport,
Robin Savage,
Rex Carlin,
Alina Baruch,
Samuel Wasley,
Yulila Lalo,
Austin Askew,
Harleen Cower,
Audrey Berklid,
John Park,
Breck Smith,
Megan Tracy,
Carly Penoyer,
Olivia Crowell,
Emily Hayes,
Austin Montgomery Brakey,
Asia Adana,
Merhawi Gilmichael,
Calvin Bright,
Valerie Zuz,
Braden Neely,
Anna Mansevich,
Nathan Mayer,
Mallory Jones,
Patricia Duell,
Alina Peterson,
Wen Kong Tui,
Emily Kuiper,
Anthony Say,
Sarah Lurie,
Kristen Larkin Wolf,
Julie Bronson,
Catherine Cron,
Lauren Pica,
Hannah Lynch,
Martha Sanford,
Brianne Bennett,
Courtney Fulton,
Ashley Brogdon,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in accounting. Nicole Cleveland,
Melissa Riley,
Kate Silvera,
Derek Lombardo,
Michael Woods,
Alexandra Graff, Hannah Ray Lambert,
Vishal Sanhera,
Yulia Rogashkina,
Mine Lee,
Caitlin Bachmeyer,
Andrew Elfrenson,
Paula Toledo,
Laurel Erdman,
Eric Cervantes,
Mitch Fraser,
Joseph Varnador,
Brady Cornelius,
Daniel Nyan,
Ting Kang,
Scott Brewster,
Bradley Phillips,
Colby James Nelson,
Ashley Grubb,
Jacqueline Logston,
Aaron Lane,
Abigail Evans,
Casey Allen,
Areli Enriquez,
Kenzie Fleischman,
John Castle,
Melissa Ashleman,
Christina Teal,
Sung Jin Park,
Molly Carolyn Hart,
Michael Kim,
Olivia Diane Thomas,
John Fennell,
Flash Hodges,
Adam Harberman.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Architectural Studies, Charlotte Muskamp.
Kelvin Sorensen.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Construction Management, Jacob Rubert.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in Finance, Justin Bungu.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Bioengineering, Robert Fisher.
Zachary Wilson.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering, Jake Gray.
Mark Watt.
Jacob Peterson.
Connor Black.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, John Thompson.
Sumner Cortesas.
Brandon Rich.
Pritam Sen.
Jacob Cantrell.
Spencer Mangeras.
Derek Forza.
Andrew Chambers.
Matthew Stephenson.
Arthur Bungal.
Andrew Zimmerman.
Yining Zhang.
Blake Thomas.
Mungnan Hu.
Brenton Griffin.
Dana Atkinson.
Cade Egbert.
Matt Duran.
Michael Dyra.
Jiquin Liu.
Daniel Sayers.
Guan Yao Zhu.
Tyler Skako.
Wan Li.
Adnan Ahmadi.
Ying Hoan.
Hisham El Harbi.
Roy Chung Leo.
Chris Foss.
Ying Zhang.
Lauren Bates.
Chen Chao Bai.
Seth Belknap.
Chin Mu Shao.
Griffin Damon.
Yi Hong.
Conrad Slatus.
Martin Alvarez.
Chris Johnson.
Bader Alonzi.
Megan McDonald.
Abdullah Al Mazroy.
Zana Marchuk.
Abdullah Albuardi.
Marcus Vassie.
Brian Mickelson.
Susan Dahl.
Brittany Orkney.
Brandon Companion.
Monica Paliro.
Sam Chapman.
Nicholas Hansen.
Matthew Schmick.
Cody Shaner.
Brandon Barber.
Arnold Beaver.
Eric Lee.
Kevin Harnden.
Brandon Werner.
Ryan Jensen.
Seth Summers.
Patrick Williams.
Garrett Johnston.
Andy Wetzel.
Daniel Hendrickson.
John Kilberg.
Benjamin James.
Nathan Jacobson.
Dalton Coy.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in International Business. Trent Davis.
Mahmoud Moawad.
Lauren Ramsey.
Daniel Needham.
Zachary Sonicson.
Manuel Beltran Quintero.
Taekyon Lee.
Daniel Mock.
Wai-Yen Yuan,
Nicola Laqueta,
Xin Liao,
Matthew Jarrett,
Chao Wong,
Adam Fouché,
Maggie Lao Kien,
Spencer Sharma.
Wilson Ying,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Computer Science, Julio De Leon.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Hospitality Business Management. Kathleen Burns,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Casey O'Leary.
Courtney Jacqueline Levy,
Rayanne Marks,
Amanda Headley,
Jeremy Martinez,
Jessica Bryan,
James Jessen,
Annalise Carlson,
Benjamin Whiting,
Yin Wei,
David Leisted,
Nicole Weaver,
Gabe Jensen,
Allison Corcus,
Nathan Champion,
Trisha Hoover,
Samuel Fields,
Brianne Martin,
Riley Dash,
Jeffrey Smith,
Philip Pitts,
Cassandra Tusher,
Biswarjan Das,
Addie Tribe,
Austin McShane,
Malone Altley,
Forrest Weston,
Anthony Gagliardi,
Jeremy Johnson.
Benjamin Walters,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, Faraz Salemi,
Nick Dahl,
Spencer Schuler,
Mohammed Abdul Wahid.
Abdul Hakim Jadon.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in Marketing. Ying Lau,
Calvin Odell,
Corey Hudson,
Jordan Anderson,
Chris Outcalt,
Aaron Wren,
Kiana Miller.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Renee Waite,
Wesley Bledsoe,
Seth Studoff,
Ryan Price,
Corey Johnson,
David Kennedy,
Gurkiran Gill,
Nicholas Orsillo,
Sukhjivan Puno,
Khadija Lad,
Musab Zaki,
Adam Crouch,
Dalyu Luel,
Zach DeSalvo,
Hauren Su,
Erica Clerf,
Richard Hoberecht,
Felix Hume,
Kyle Lindsley,
Corbin Larson,
Pulkit Gar,
Rodney Priolo,
Errol Gaines,
Griffin McGibbon,
Ryan Mayo,
Emmett Mackey, Freddie Flores,
Evan Mattens.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in Management and Operations. Brian Clute,
Joshua Parker,
Ashley Keller,
Tyler Williams,
Jalea Hart,
Taylor Blanc,
Bekalu Abe,
Glenn Bethman,
Alyssa Becker,
John Martinson,
Ashley Erickson,
Tyler Larson.
Christy Entrop,
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Materials Engineering, Von Hack,
Tanya Andrushenko,
Alex Fabric,
Caitlin Johns,
Moad Saleh,
Lisa Graves,
David Beam,
Casey Westerman,
Colton Pruitt,
Chenji Fu,
Hin Yi Shu,
Jing Liu,
Vitu Che,
Meochin Guao,
Edward Park,
Colton Shuiso.
Sung Hun Han.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration with a major in entrepreneurship. Adam Johnson,
Joshua Hoon Park,
Andrew Bray.
Ahmed Al-Hashimi.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Business with a major in Management Information Systems. Mohabullah Syed,
Mario Egaya,
Anna Crookstrom,
Yuming Lee,
Megan Kurswell,
Kyle Stevens,
Nicholas Murphy,
Caden Stockwell,
Laura Perry,
Aaron Hasenorl,
Patrick Byrne,
Blake Rowe,
Daniel Hanahan,
Tanner Meyer,
Andrew Willing,
Nicholas Peterson.
Jared Barranco.
Presented now are the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, John Filer,
Johan Chafuku,
Samuel Hyde,
Derek Askham,
Connor Huck,
Jason Suarez,
Drew Rickerson,
Brian Chester,
Garrett Samuel Hupp,
Aaron Chester,
Andrew Reed,
Abdul Al-Sadaan,
Kent Evans,
Ruben Bajorquez,
Gregory Martin,
Ishan Mohandesi,
Ruben Huddleston,
Caleb Walentini,
Alexander Whelan, Scott Sexton, Spencer Kevin Sayre, Evan Tremblay, Andrew Graham, Curtis Zender, Denton Donahue, Christopher Ryan, Hannah Rain, Thomas Williams, Seth Whittington, Anthony Irvine, John Creenan, Matthew Will, Andrew Dornick, Myra Flores, Justin Stanton, Patrick Chow, Christian Castillo, Ryan Schul, John Thomas,
Graduates of the fall class of 2015, please stand. You may now move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left, signifying you have earned your academic degree. Congratulations and go Cougs!
And now it's time to show your Cougar pride. Let's all stand and sing the Washington State University fight song. Please be seated.
Is that the best university fight song in the nation or what? Before we conclude our ceremony today, I want to thank all those working and volunteering to make this commencement such a huge success. Please join me in showing our appreciation with a round of applause for their efforts. This concludes our ceremony. Graduates, please stay in place until the platform party has departed and you are excused by ushers. Honor Guard and Mace Bearer, please lead the recessional.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President's Platform Party is now entering the Coliseum. William Mandrewski, Associate Dean, Graduate School. Candace Claiborne, Dean, Voynich College of Engineering and Architecture. Daryl DeWald, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences. Cindy Fitzgerald, Associate Dean, College of Nursing. Larry Hunter, Dean, Carson College of Business. Kim Kidwell, Acting Dean, College of Agricultural, Human and Natural Resource Sciences. M. Grant Norton, Dean, Honors College. Lawrence Pintack, Dean, the Edward R. Murrow College of Communication. Brian Slinker, Dean, College of Veterinary Medicine. Michael Trevisan, Dean, College of Education. Christopher Heatherly, Lieutenant Colonel, United States Army, Professor of Military Sciences. Tricia Hukey, President, Alumni Association. Larry Clark, Chair, Administrative Professional Advisory Council. Donald Allen, President, Associated Students of Washington State University Global Campus. Asif Chowdhury, Vice President, International Programs. David Saleh, VP, Academic Outreach and Innovation. Melinda Husky, Interim Vice President, Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Christopher Keene, Vice President, Research. Joan King, Associate Vice President and Chief University Budget Officer. Harold Cochran, Regent. Ronald Sims, Regent. Jansen Vandermeulen, Student Regent. Michael Worthy, Regent. Ryan Durkin, Regent Chair. Max Baer, former Butch T. Cougar, commencement speaker. Erica Austin, interim co-provost. Ron Middlehammer, interim co-provost. And Dan Bernardo, interim president, Washington State University. 65 doctoral students representing 96 different degree fields. 62 students receive their degrees online through the global campus, and 6 will be commissioned as officers in the United States military. And all will be Cougar alums. Ladies and gentlemen, the processional of the 15th Fall Commencement Ceremony of Washington State University will now begin. Entering the Coliseum from the southwest entrance and leading the processional is Faculty Senate Chair Richard Zach, bearing the University Mace, a traditional symbol of authority. His honor guard includes Kyle Geiger, the Associated Students of Washington State University President, and President of the Graduate and Professional Student Association, Melanie Thornton. Today, this ceremony recognizes students from the College of Agricultural, Human, and Natural Resource Sciences, with 58 undergraduates, 8 masters, and 21 doctoral graduates. The College of Arts and Sciences, with 203 undergraduates, 9 masters, and 13 doctoral graduates. The Carson College of Business, with 135 undergraduates, 7 masters, and 1 doctoral graduate. The Edward R. Murrow College of Communication, with 39 undergraduates and 10 master's graduates. The College of Education, with 60 undergraduates, 4 masters, and 12 doctoral graduates. The Voiland College of Engineering and Architecture, with 138 undergraduates, 15 masters, and 14 doctoral graduates. The College of Nursing, with 97 undergraduates and 2 masters, all off-campus students. And the College of Veterinary Medicine, with 15 undergraduates, 1 master's, and 4 doctoral graduates. Today, there are a total of 752 undergraduates, 55 masters, and